Hello everyone and welcome back to another PHP programming tutorial. In the previous video we worked on enabling transactions and we worked on performing backups, right? Today we are going to work on uh, downloading the backup file because this file is being generated on the server. So you might want to keep a copy locally on your machine, or you might want to later on upload it to restore the data. Okay, so let us work on downloading the backup files. Okay, so first things first, this means we need to create our own backup page. So instead of calling the backup routine right away, we need to go to the administrator and create a special page to handle such thing. So let's go to the admin control. Okay, so here basically we are just performing backup here, so this won't be the code, but instead we will be doing something else. Okay, rendering a backup page, right? So let me see, do we do something special? No, nothing. Okay, so we just make an include, right? Yeah. We just make an include. Yeah. So we put this one here under the page. Okay, and instead of this we just add a backup page. Now what does the backup page need in order to have its things work correctly? Well, we are going to show all the available backup files. Okay, which means we need to search the log folder for all the backup files in there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let us go to here php.net. Okay, and get files. I think dir returns instance of directory class. Let's have a look at dir directory blah 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 returns. Okay, example dir, and what do we have here? Echo path directory, whatever. Okay, so instead of this, maybe I need to read directory. Let's have a look at read directory. Read dir reads entry from directory handle. Read dir handle blah blah blah. The directory handle is previously opened with open dir. Okay, so here what do we have? We open a directory, okay, and then we read, okay, entry equal read dir to loop over. This is wrong way, this correct way. False doesn't equal blah blah blah, echo entry. Okay, so basically we are reading a value here. Yeah, so I suppose this is what we need to do. Okay, so I am going to copy this part. Just copy. And let's go. And instead of this one, we will make a simple test first. Return semicolon. Okay, so which directory we are going to handle? Well, basically it will be dir. This returns the current directory, which is the admin of the control folder, and then we will go up one level. We will go to the log folder, and then I think that's it. Okay, yeah, the log folder. and the code is saying echo directory handle, and the entries, it will loop over the files and read and echo them. Okay, so we save this one, and let's have a look at our code. There's going to be localhost slash, what was it, content management system slash admin. Oops, admin, enter, and it's going to be admin 123, enter. Okay, let's go to perform backup, and the system cannot find the file 832. Okay, it failed to open the directory. So I did something wrong. Well, basically I need to add a slash here. Yeah, let's refresh. Okay, so these are the three files. It's backup something, then backup, then log file.txt. Sorry. So what I want to do is to get all the files that start with backup space. Okay, and what am I doing now is the following. I will create a simple array, backup files equals empty array. Okay, I hope this makes sense. No need to show text on the screen. I will just read this, and now we have the variable entry which contains the file name. Now I will say if entry, wait a minute, I think there should be str start, oh, wait a minute, str starts with yes. So this function is see true if the past. Okay, so we need to needle. The function returns see true if the past starts with the needle string. Okay, so this one's gonna be starts with entry, starts with backup space. Okay, so if the file starts with this, we will do the following. We will just say array push, and we will backup files followed by entry. There you go. So we will collect the name of the files right away, and yeah, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong in here? Unexpected token. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me just organize the code a little bit. So, oh, there is a closing bracket. I forgot to add this. Okay, so I will push the array element if it starts with backup, and okay, we don't care about the wrong way. Okay, and then we close the handle. Now we have an array, basically it's called backup files, and we can render these files on the screen. Okay, so instead of return, I will just include this one. So let's go to the where is the administrator? This is the administrator pages, and instead of having let me see which one's most suitable. Maybe list articles. Yeah, let's go to list articles, and I'm gonna copy this one and paste in here, and this is gonna be what rename. I will rename it to backup. Rename backup. There you go. So this is backup. So I'm gonna include these, and sorry, Okay, so I'm gonna include these and manage backup. Okay, and this is gonna be backup files. Okay, and I suppose I will add a button to delete and a button to download. So one here for delete, one download, and that's it. Okay, so what was the name of this one? Yeah, it's backup files, one word. Okay, so there's gonna be backup files. There you go. And I++. So here, this is gonna be what? Backup files of I. And there is nothing else that we need except for two buttons. Okay, so the first button, this is gonna be remove backup, remove backup, and then I add the name of the backup file. Okay, so this is gonna be something like this. Okay, and I will call this remove, and another button for downloading. Okay, so after removing backup, we have download backup, and this is gonna be, yeah, download, and we save. I guess that's it, and we don't need anything else. We don't need the oh, instead of add article, we want a button to well, perform backup. Perform backup, there you go. And one other thing is to back home, and we save. So let's go back to the page and go back here. This need to be manage backup. So let's go to the home page. Where is the home page? Home page. Manage backups. Manage backups. Okay. So now let's refresh, and we have manage backups. I click this one, and we get the backup file name. As you can see, we are checking the directory content, getting the file, and then we have a remove and we have a download. Okay, so first thing first, let's go and add a download command that will get the file from the server and download it. We can actually perform a download by pointing to it right away, but since we are trying to experiment and learn from PHP as much PHP tricks as possible, we need to find how to download a file like this. Okay, yeah, so first thing, we added a link sorry, not this one, it's here. You can see the link is download backup, so this means we need to add an action called download backup, and we get the parameter after it. So in this one here, okay, so we will copy this part. Awesome, and I will paste it here. There you go. I will call this, instead of processing backup, I will say download backup. This is gonna be download backup, and you can't download unless you are an admin, so we do need this. No need to open the database, certainly. Now So what do we need to do next? We need to get the parameter. So in the action, the name of the parameter is what? I think it was CMS parameter. Wait a minute. I need to check the root. Where is the root? Root class. Okay. Close this one. This is the root. So let's go to the root. Yeah, it's CMS parameter 1. Sorry. So the CMS parameter 1 should contain the file name. Okay. So let's go to the administrator. Go here. So file name equals the current directory followed by going up to one level, followed by log, followed by this parameter. Okay, and next we need to make sure that this file exists. Okay, so, and by the way, just to be safe, we should check the file that the parameter here, it shouldn't contains dot or something like that. Yeah, to make sure no attacks could happen or something like that, but whatever. For now, we need to check the file exists. So if file exists, okay, so if file exists, and there's gonna be file name, then download the file. Else, we will just say session of error message equal to, you remember the error message, right? So we will just say file does not exist, something like that. Okay, and then we redirect to the backup page again, if that makes sense. So we will just say application, sorry, it's gonna be header application, there's gonna be cms/admin/backup and return. Okay, now if the file exists, okay, now if the file exists, we need to download first. We need to load the file. Okay, so file get contents, because we used file put content, but file get contents what reads entire file into string. Okay, so I will say f equal file get contents, and what do we have to do next? We just need to say the file name. There's gonna be file name followed by use include path. This is optional. Okay, so we don't need anything here. Just to close it, semicolon. And now we need to make a download. Okay, so we need to send this file to the end user, right? So I'll go here, download file. Let's have a look. Move uploaded file. Maybe it should be something like this: PHP download file. Download file PHP. In order to download files, is a built-in read file function. The read file function reads the file and writes it to the output buffer. Okay, so basically read file. This is the function. So let's have a look in here. So instead of this one, read file, let's have a look. and the file name, yeah, that's it, file name, that's it, and I'll just say return nothing. Okay, so let's go back to our page. Let us refresh first, and now I will say download. Okay, the file got downloaded, but this is not what I want. I want the save as command to appear. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, I think force download. Forcing download. Yeah, there you go. So we need to set a number of headers, something like that. Yeah, that's it. File transfer. I think we need to set these. Just copy these parts. And the idea, okay, behind this is very simple. You are setting these header information to tell the browser not to render the content in the browser, but rather you are sending a file. Okay, I think this is what we need. Okay, so let's go here, let's refresh and press download, and okay, you can see that in the downloads we got this one downloaded. We can now open the file and it works. Okay, we just had to we can press this again, got downloaded again, press it again, download it again. Very straightforward, right? Okay, so this is how the download works. Now let's work on the remove part. Okay, so the remove is very similar, I suppose, in a way. So I'll copy this part and enter. Okay, so instead of download backup, I'm gonna say remove backup. So remove, make sure you are an admin, and then get the file name, and if the file exists I should remove it, right? So here I'm gonna say remove file. Is there remove file or delete file? No, it was unlink, I think. Yeah, unlink, and I pass the path of the file, so this is going to be file name. Okay, if the file exists I will just say unlink the file name, and since I want the file name to disappear I need to redirect then to the backup page again, okay, for things to get refreshed. This is how you remove it. You just say unlink, which means delete. Okay, so let's save this. Now before I do that, let me copy this link, copy link. Now I press remove, the file got deleted as you can see. Now I will just paste this link, and the reason I want I want to force a download, although it doesn't exist, but I want to force a download, and file does not exist, so the error message now works. So what happened is basically where is it? Not this one. Go up. It's this one here. Where is it? Download backup. File exists. Yeah, actually this else statement got executed. Okay, so it's very straightforward, and we can actually do the same for remove. Okay, so now let's add one more thing, which is performing a backup. So if I click here, a backup should be generated and listed here. So let's go to, well, let me go and press perform backup. Nothing here, so we need to add the control. So I will just copy this one again. We copy, we paste. Oh no, wait. I think it's better. Wait, this one. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll use the remove because it requires less modification. We copy this one. This is gonna be perform backup. This is gonna be perform backup. There you go. Make sure you are administrator and there is no need for anything in here. Yeah. We just need to open connection to the database. We open connection to the database and then we call the function to perform the actual backup. And yeah, and go back to the backup page to see the backup listed. So let's go back, perform a backup. Okay, this is the file. It's in here now. Now, one thing here that's important, if I press perform backup again, it will overwrite this one. So maybe I should add the time as well. So let's do that. Where is the backup tool? So DMY HMS, something like this, I think will do the trick. So let me remove the previous file and perform backup. Oops, and yeah. So this format string is wrong. This is not a valid name. Sorry, not a valid perform backup. There you go. So this is I think the hour is wrong, right? So maybe I should use HH MMSS, something like that. Let's perform a backup again. Oh no, yeah, maybe the H is capital. I need to check the format. String perform backup now. Okay, let's go to PHP format time date. Let's say date format a local date and time. Let's have a look. Oh, it's HIS. Sorry, it's this one. But does it work as well? Let's have a look. So this is gonna be HIS. We save. Now we perform backup. Okay, so let me remove all these files. Remove this and remove this and remove this. Take a backup. There you go. So this is the first one. Take another backup. Okay, take another backup and take another backup. Okay, as you can see, it is working. Although the time, I'm thinking I'm doing something wrong, obviously, right? Because this is not 10. There is no 10 in here. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look again. For something like Monday, 8th August, blah blah blah. Yeah, something like this. So maybe a capital at the very end, a capital, something like that, and let's go to perform backup. Yeah, I think the time zone is wrong, and this is why I'm getting this. Anyway, regardless, you can see now this one's working well, and we can actually remove backups now. Okay, and download backups as well. Okay, so we can perform as much as we want, and we can download these backup files. Okay, and when you finished, you could remove it, for example, if you want to. Okay, so very straightforward. So what did we learn in this video? Well, basically, we learned how to get the content of a directory. We learned how to uh, download a file and how to remove a file. Okay, so I guess that would be all for today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see how we could upload the file and restore things. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.